Welcome to Global English Lab. Before we begin, ask yourself one question. Why do I keep losing control of my own life? You are not weak. You are not stupid. You are not a failure. You are simply fighting a battle you were never trained to fight. Every day your mind is under attack. Social media, emotions, fear, anger, comfort. And without self-control, these things slowly steal your future without making any noise. Think about this. How many opportunities did you lose because you reacted instead of thinking? How many dreams did you delay because you chose comfort over discipline? Self-control is painful, but regret is more painful. The people who win in life are not always the smartest. They are the ones who can suffer now to smile later. This podcast is for the person who feels something burning inside but doesn't know how to use it. You feel it. That hunger to become better. That silent voice saying, I was meant for more than this. That voice is not lying to you. Stay here. Listen deeply. Because in this journey, you will learn how to command your emotions instead of being controlled by them. This is not motivation for one day. This is mental transformation. Welcome to Global English Lab, where your discipline is born. The battle you never see. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man with big dreams and a tired heart. Every night, he promised himself, tomorrow I will change. But every morning, he woke up the same habits, same excuses, same fear. He was not lazy. He was out of control. His emotions ruled him. When he felt sad, he escaped. When he felt angry, he reacted. When he felt comfortable, he stopped trying. One day, he sat alone in silence and asked himself a dangerous question. If I continue like this, where will my life end? That question broke him. He realized something painful. No enemy was holding him back. No person was blocking his path. The enemy was inside. The voice that said, do it tomorrow. The voice that said, you deserve comfort. The voice that said, just this one time. That voice had stolen years of his life. So he made a decision. A quiet decision. No announcement. No motivation speech. He chose pain over pleasure. Discipline over comfort. Silence over reaction. When anger came, he paused. When desire came, he waited. When fear came, he moved forward anyway. It was not easy. Some days he failed. Some nights he cried. But slowly, his mind became stronger. And one day, he looked at his life and didn't recognize himself anymore. Not because the world changed, but because he did. This is the power of self-control. If you win the battle inside, the world has no choice but to follow. And if this story feels familiar, it is because it is your story too. Stay with me, because in the next part, I will show you how self-control is built step by step. The painful process that creates success. Self-control is not born in one day. It is built slowly, painfully, silently. Most people think self-control means being strong all the time. That is a lie. Self-control means staying present when your emotions try to drag you away. Let me be honest with you. The hardest moment is not when life is hard. The hardest moment is when life is easy and discipline is no longer exciting. That is where most people fail. Every morning you wake up with two voices. One voice says, stay comfortable, rest, delay, enjoy. The other voice whispers, get up, focus, suffer now. That second voice is quiet. That is why it is powerful. Self-control begins the moment you listen to the quiet voice instead of the loud one. You don't become disciplined by waiting for motivation. Motivation is emotional. Self-control is a decision. Some days you will feel inspired. Most days you will not. And success does not care about how you feel. This is the truth nobody tells you. Your emotions don't want your success. They want your comfort. Anger wants release. Fear wants safety. Desire wants pleasure. But self-control asks one question. What will this choice cost me tomorrow? Every time you pause before reacting, you are training your mind. Every time you say no to yourself, you are building strength. It feels small. It feels invisible. But those moments are everything. Let's talk about pain. Pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. When you avoid pain, you delay growth. When you face pain, you create power. Discipline is choosing pain now, so you don't suffer later. That is why most people fail. They choose comfort today and pay with regret tomorrow. Self-control also means silence. You don't need to explain your journey. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. Move in silence. Let results speak. There will be days you want to quit. Days you feel behind. Days you feel alone. They are signs that you are becoming someone new. Growth feels lonely because few people are willing to walk this path. But listen carefully. The pain you feel today is shaping the strength you will need tomorrow. You are not late. You are not broken. You are being prepared. And if you can master this one skill, self-control, nothing in this world can stop you. Stay with me, because in the final part, we will talk about victory, about success, and about the moment you finally become proud of yourself. The day you become proud of yourself, one day, you will wake up and realize something has changed. Not the world, not people. You. Your reactions are calmer. Your focus is sharper. Your standards are higher. You no longer argue with life. You no longer chase validation. You no longer beg for motivation. Because you built something rare, self-control. And with it, you built respect. For your time. For your energy. For your future. Success does not arrive with noise. It arrives quietly. One disciplined choice at a time. You will look back at the version of you who almost gave up and feel something deep inside. Gratitude, pride, peace. You survived the days no one saw, the nights you questioned yourself, the moments you chose discipline while everyone else chose comfort. That is why you deserve what is coming. And listen carefully. Success is not just money. Success is waking up and trusting yourself again. Knowing that when life gets hard, you will not run. You will not react. You will not quit. You will respond with control. This journey was never about being perfect. It was about being consistent. And now, you are no longer chasing success. Success is catching up to you. Remember this forever. If you can control yourself, you can create any life you want. Thank yourself for staying, for listening, for choosing growth. This is not the end. This is the beginning of the strongest version of you. Thank you for listening to Global English Lab, where discipline creates destiny.